Hoofstrong Family Lodge, outskirts of Rain City, capital of the Tundra, one of the many nations in the world of Phonum. For the first time in countless generations, the Phonum Council of Elders has been reformed and now convenes to discuss a matter of utmost urgency.
Fellow ungulates, even and odd-toed alike, we, the appointed elders of our nations, are gathered here today to discuss the disturbing rumors that have been circulating across all of Phonum. To bring truth to the matter, the council has been asked to hear testimony from a survivor. Step forward, young foe.
Thank you, Chief. Ma'am.
Do not be frightened, child. Take a deep breath and tell us what you saw.
Yes, ma'am. I was back home in the savannah. It was early in the morning, before the sun came up. I was out playing with the fireflies. They come to visit this time of year, but my mom says I'm not allowed to go out with them at night. We went through the tall grass all the way to the watering hole. Then, ghosts! Big, scary, pointy-nosed ghosts with long, shaggy coats, only I could see right through them. That's what I said. And their hooves were so strange. They were soft and didn't make any sound at all. I heard their voices, low and scratchy, like they had accidentally eaten a bundle of thorns. I tried to listen, but nothing made sense. I thought I had a good hiding spot, that they couldn't see me, but then...
Go on, child. What happened next?
One of them smelled the air, and they all turned around and looked right at me. The biggest one yelled, "Grass eater!" Gasp. That's what I said. Wait, is that a bad word? Am I allowed to say grass eater?
Never mind that, child. What happened next?
I ran, and the ghosts were right behind me. They had teeth like razorback tusks, but a whole mouth full of them. I ran and ran until I couldn't run anymore. Then they caught up to me. They were everywhere. They were so close I could smell their breath. It was horrible. They said to me, "The key! Take us to the key!" I didn't know what to do. But then, dawn! The sun lit everything up, and the ghosts turned to smoke. Just before the last one went, it showed me its teeth and said, "Oh, I'll never forget it. We are Predator. We are returning, and we are hungry." Then, poof, gone. Just blown away in the wind.
Thank you for your story, child.
Anga, the foal's account matches the reports. Only she's lucky she made it out unscathed. You can no longer deny it. The legends are true.
Don't be a fool, old Bo. Those legends of yours are just stories to scare children into good manners.
Shadow creatures seeking a key. Sharp teeth and claws. It's all real. The predators really are returning. Counselors, our library speaks of a great priestess who sealed Phonum's ancient enemies behind a magic door far beyond the borders of our world. And its power is failing. You're all fools if you do not heed this warning. I beg you, send out a call to our bravest, strongest, wisest warriors. If the predators are seeking this key, we must find it first.
Even if there is some truth to this children's fable, it will be a challenge to muster the herds. Even this meeting needed a catered lunch. Yet this could be the very thing to bring us together again. Fellow ungulates, hear my decree. Antilopians from the valley, whitetail of the forest, Gotani of the islands, bison of the plains, equines of the steppes, and all other proud nations of Phonum. Each shall name a champion and send them out on a quest for this key. For the ungulate who wields it shall earn favor, honor, and glory, named Protector of Phonum, Key Keeper. With this, we will soon know if it's all just a fairy tale, or if our vizier speaks prophecy.
that you, daughter?
Yeah, Pa, it's me.
Why are you hiding, my calf?
Well, I know how much you liked your contemplating time, but I wanted to talk.
Come on out now, let's talk.
So, I know you said we cattle kinda ain't supposed to listen to those who live outside the prairie, but I heard something big's going on. There's been a decree, Pa, from the Council of Ungulates.
Yeah, I know.
You do?
I'm the leader of this herd, my calf. It's my duty to know such things.
Then what's happening, Pa? Why do we have to pick a champion? And what for? The mule deer fawns are saying the most terrible things.
You know, Arizona, I think a lot about what it means to be wanderers like us. Moving from place to place wherever the grass decides to grow, out here in the open air with no home except the wagons we haul and the hills we roam. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Them city folk inside their walls only concern themselves with what's in front of their noses. The old stories, they took them out of their history books. But our kind, Arizona, we're folk of the land. We remember with our voices. Gather round, everyone! Yellow bellies. In days of old, all the hoofed folk of Fulham roamed together as one big ol' herd. And the world, well, it was one big old field where the grass was ours for the grazing. We had a peace that lasted long as the tunnels of 10 packs of prairie dogs. But times, they're always changing, yes sir. You see, there were other animals on Fulham. Little ones, they had fur like us, but instead of hooves, they had gangly clawed toes. Now, funny looking feet ain't usually cause for worry, but something else was their teeth. And as time passed, these teeth grew longer and sharper than the thorns on a buffalo berry branch. And with chompers like that, well, I guess eating grass just wasn't gonna cut it. The predators ripped our piece away quicker than a dandelion seeds in a twister. And we didn't stand by like frightened jackrabbits to be gobbled up like buttered biscuits. Nope. We fought back. So many of us were lost. We weren't sure if we'd have been better off just letting ourselves be their supper. But soon, we weakened those varmints well enough. That's when a mystic from the desert land stepped in. Using her great power, she banished the predators to some otherly place, locking them away. So that key everyone's
talking about? That's the prophet's key.
Well, I'll be. So you have been paying attention to my stories. The predators were gone, but so was our peace. Our great herd of one broke into many. We were weakened, and we were scared. Because though them predators were locked up, they weren't for good, no sir. The monsters swore as they were sucked up into the funnel of that deep, dark nothingness that they'd be back. They'd be hungry. So, my compatriots, who among you will volunteer to face these hooligans? Who will be champion of the prairie?
I will, Pa.
You? No, you're too young.
Not too young to love my home. I'll do anything for the prairie, Pa, and all of Fulham, too. I know we don't get along with folk beyond our lands, but they deserve to live free, just as we do.
I won't allow it. I said no.
Well, I say yes.
Who's off, woman?
Oh, Virginia, you shush. Our girl here has proven her worth, don't you know? She may be small, but yeah, sure, you betcha. Her heart is bigger than the prairie itself. What's that now?
But I'm supposed to be the leader.
Oh, there. You sure are the biggest, strongest bull cattle kind has ever known. But let's not be silly now. Arizona of the prairie, child of purple mountains' majesty, amber waves of grain, I dub thee champion of cattle kind. Now go on, now go and save the world. You little sugar booger. I'll make you proud, Ma. And you too, Pa, I swear.
Yeah.
Listen close now. Get yourself north, up to Rain City, where the deer folk live. They've got a museum there with all sorts of treasures from the old days. Bet you'll find some clues about the key. Thanks, Ma. I'm gonna get going right away. Not a moment to lose. Don't pout, honey. I believe in our daughter.
I do too. I love her.